Hello guys, welcome to our next video, new video. And in this video I'm gonna give an update on the price of Bitcoin. So we have another Bitcoin weekly candle close. I believe last time we update you was 2 weeks ago, and we mentioned that Bitcoin is now at a temporary top around our 110 level, and we were actually trying to measure this correction, and it was around 14%, 14 to 15%. And we mentioned as well that we could have a little bit more of correction. We could definitely have a quick 26, 30% to retest our 77,000 level. But this week, we already add another, 2 to 3%. So far, Bitcoin has corrected from our 110th level to around 70%. So if we believe that Bitcoin is currently consolidating and preparing to actually start closing weekly candle above the middle of our upward channel, and um, trying to actually hold our 110th level, this is the type of movement that we need in the market. It means Bitcoin is consolidating, is building um, the necessary support to actually continue to move forward. So this week we already dipped as low as 89, and that's our last update. We said, Bitcoin around 89, or at that particular level that we had as low as 91, 81, 89, $91,000 would be an area to consider uh, accumulating. It's not exactly a level that you are looking to sell, it's a level that you are looking to buy. As we can see, that Bitcoin is currently consolidating. The level that we mentioned that could be in a level to take profit would be at 110. We gave you this date, and we mentioned this on our previous updates. We give you the date, 16th of December. We can see so far Bitcoin, we're not able to surpass the 388,000 dollars. So now is the time to accumulate, and as we can see, the DXY on the other hand is closing candle above the middle of its own upward channel for 4 weeks in a row, and it seems like it only going to be rejected or continue to push higher when Bitcoin make a decision to continue to move high. And most likely we could have the DXY following Bitcoin in this case, or if this movement is violent enough, if Bitcoin movement is violent enough to the upside, this could cause the DXY to get rejected and most likely turn red We can see that the green, we had an extension, the DXY on the green for a little while already, and we can see that it's not moving any further. This could uh, represent a rounding shape where we can see this green fading, turning to silver, and most likely coming to become red at this level. Of course, if you can see past data points, you can see after this the XY turns green, and if it hits the resistance and start curving, most likely it's going to lose the green and come to silver again, which means that the XY is becoming weaker, and this could potentially help Bitcoin move forward. The XY Bitcoin ratio, the XY Bitcoin ratio, as we mentioned on our previous update, we say that we just respected this downward trend line so well that is kind of trying to tell us exactly what we were predicting. So, which is having Bitcoin dipping not exactly towards our 77, but it could be a violent move, or whenever it dips around 20% from the top, from this top 110 top, this could be an opportunity to buy the dip. So we can see that this candle went down and pushed straight up, and we can see as well that our ratio, the DRSI, respected this level. So for that reason, we don't believe that Bitcoin can go as low as 77, because if going as low as 77, that would mean that the RSI would have to break this downward trend line to the upside, which is not ideal at the moment. So as long as we are the RSI is respecting this level, Bitcoin is likely to continue to push high and most likely close the next candle above the middle of our upward channel, which means we're going to have Bitcoin around 100,000 and 110,000 at least. We can see for that reason the ratio is moving sideways. We mentioned that this 50-week moving average, which is the green line, is already touching this level, and this potentially potentially signals that Bitcoin explosive move to the upside could be imminent, and this signal means that this movement can come at any time. And we mentioned in our previous update that this could happen this week or the next week, or during the following few weeks. So this is something that we have to keep an eye on, but at least the other side is telling, trying to respect this level. That means we could have a move to the downside towards our 18.62, which means Bitcoin could be easily above 100 and 110 in a few weeks, if not this week. The crypto fear and greed index, which is the sentiment part of our analysis, we can see that we are currently above the 74, which is good. We were last month, we were pushing towards 87. Of course, we had Bitcoin above 100,000, a lot of excitement. And now that we are tapping to the hundreds again, we can see where the sentiment is going to, which is great. With this dip, with Bitcoin dipping towards 89,000, we can see we mentioned that the sentiment would be neutral or fearful. In this case, we didn't touch fearful, but we definitely touched neutral, which is the was 50 few days ago. So we mentioned that Bitcoin could come and retest this level to find support. You can see Bitcoin formed a nice structure. This is a level where the sentiment will find support, and for that reason we had a dip toward 50 and managed to push toward 75, which is about the 74, which used to be our major resistance level. So as long as the sentiment is above 74, we know we are in the right path with the right sentiment to help this market keep pushing higher. So of course we're gonna be above the 75 or towards our above 80s if of course we start closing candles again above the middle of this upward channel and tapping into 110 level again. So that's the update for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Oh, just a reminder, I know some of you want to know what's happened to our most secret indicator, which is the Litecoin. We can see that Litecoin, of course, had a correction, but we also this week we can see that Litecoin is trying to protect this major level that we mentioned in one of our updates, which is the 107. So the 107 was a major level of resistance for Litecoin, and we can see why. The Fibonacci 0.5 107. You can see why Litecoin was um, above this level for two or for roughly a month or 2 weeks, 2 weeks before we got this rejection. But we can see that Litecoin is currently trying to form some kind of structure above this 107, which is really good. And it's just a matter of time, or the following 2 to 3 weeks is where we can see if Litecoin is able to tap into our 0.618 Fibonacci, which is 148 that we mentioned would be the next level for Litecoin to tap into, and he did very briefly. He tapped into and got rejected, but now holding support above 107 could help us make a move toward 148 again, and most likely holding support if Bitcoin, of course, is going to be above 110 again, or at least tap into 110. We're gonna have Litecoin finally trying to build structure above 148, which is really good. So holding support above the 148 will definitely allow Litecoin to push toward a key area, our next key area, which is the Fibonacci 0.78. So the $234, and this would definitely mark the acceleration process for Bitcoin. And I'm excited to see where Litecoin is gonna take us this current in this current bull market, because Litecoin is not able to surpass our Fibonacci level, which is 421. So I would like to see if it's gonna tap into this area and get rejected, or most likely break the possibility of making a triple top and start making real movements toward our Fibonacci 1.27, which is a level where we can see Litecoin above $800. So that is interesting, and I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to like and subscribe and share this video with your family and friends. And I'll see you next week. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Bye.